Oh, hello.
Hello, everyone.
Okay. We
Welcome
had a
back.
yes, we had a slight argument about opening, so I think we sat in silence there. But yes, go ahead, take it away, Ethan.
All right, yeah. Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to the Osu Taiko World Cup, round of 16. We're going to be seeing a winner's bracket match with France and Canada. France being the higher seeded at number 6 and Canada being 11th seed. I'm Ethan, and I'm joined by Limonite.
Yes, hello. I'm the guy that accidentally decided it would be good to play pick Fremont 2. But it's been played a lot this weekend, so it's tough. Even then, though, following the amazing match from Switzerland and Poland, that was an amazing match to watch. Didn't get to see it live, but I did watch the VOD, and it was just as exciting. If for some reason you did not catch that match, I highly recommend you go back and watch that one. But here we are, France, Canada, two very well-known teams. Have been very well-known for years now. But, it's interesting. Want to see how Canada does against France. France is stronger than they were last year. Canada weaker than they were last year. So it's going to be interesting to see how these two teams go toe-to-toe.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, I think France definitely is one of the few teams that do benefit from the 3v3 change. I think they have a lot of good all-rounder players that can benefit pretty well from the change to 3 versus 3. Meanwhile, I feel like Canada's struggling a little bit with the 3 versus 3 change, but also because some of their top players are not playing this year, unfortunately.
Wow. France opting to ban Free Mod 3. Canada banning No Mod 4. The Gimmick and the Hidden Hard Rock picks are out of here. That means we can see Hidden 1. I think it's been banned in every match so far.
The one time I saw it getting played, it was very brutal for the teams.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Not seeing a Free Mod 2 ban again, I'm shocked. No one is banning Free Mod 2. It's so interesting to me.
It also hasn't been getting picked for the matches that I have been commentating, so it feels bad.
I think it was picked twice. I know it was picked in Poland, Switzerland, and I know it was picked in another match today, I think, UTC time. And each time it's been brutal, but it's been really fun to watch. Alright, so Canada's got the first pick. Where are they going to start?
Canada has a really good free mod 1 performance in quals, so I could maybe see something like that. That might be a bit interesting.
They opt though for
like hidden too.
Yeah, they opt for the speed hidden. Mount by Uone, Hino Isuka, Wonderful Paradise. Definitely the kind of funky song you could expect to see for a faster hidden pick. And Uone did a wonderful job mapping it. It's even got some 1/3, got some higher SV as well, escalating SV 1/4 chains. So it's a really fun and well-rounded map, I think, for the hidden pool.
Yeah, there's also a pretty big difficulty spike at the end, which is kind of fun to watch.
France will have Calf, Ranchi, waiting on the third person. Canada, we have Dizay, Barry, and Askrute, not sure which one still.
Someone in chat will correct us.
Akitai joining Af and Ranchi on the French team. It's a shorter map, so especially, well, if the end diff spike calls anyone off guard, I guess the end is missing at the end is almost as good as missing at the beginning, assuming that it actually goes wrong for everyone. But the big downside there is you don't have any time to go back up to the combo cap and try to even things out.
Yeah. Alright, looks like we'll be getting started in just a moment. Hidden 2, Canada's first pick of the match.
Looks like on Twitch, on the Twitch prediction, we have a pretty strong forecast for France here. 87-13. We'll see how it goes.
I think Canada have a decent shot at getting quite a few points, potentially, depending on how they play. Alright, starting off hidden 2. Currently, France have an early accuracy advantage. It's a bit shaky as it did go over to Canada's side for just a second there.
Yeah, Ranchi, Cav, Dizze, and Askrite are all... Well, Dizze dropped his, but everyone else... And there goes Askrite's and Ranchi's. Alright, so I cursed everyone but Cav. Cav's
Nice.
still holding his. Akitai and Barry very close in accuracy. Barry has a small... Oh, and now they have a combo advantage.
Yeah, and Akrop as well from Akatai. Whenever they did miss, it's gonna help Canada quite a bit on this pick. Although Dizze dropping quite a few 100s, Escroot with a miss, gonna give the lead back over to France's side.
We're already have 1/3 of the map left, and this could be a point for the French team to take a break point. That would be devastating.
Still quite close. There's a good bit of map left. Cal still holding on to that SS.
Oh no,
that's unfortunate. Oh, missing on the slowdown. That's gonna hurt Canada a bit trying to get this point. Getting closely in the map. Cal's still holding on to the SS.
Oh no, Dizze finding a miss.
There's only one combo really for Canada, and it's just on Escroot. There's not a lot of map left. There is this stream at the end though, and it doesn't really catch anyone aside from Calf. I think they missed on the spinner actually. Oh no, they trumped the SS at the very end.
That was their, and you're right. It was the spinner at the end. Ranchi finishing with the hidden S. Calf missing that spinner, but two amazing plays on the French team. We got Escrute on the Canadian team did a great job. So did Dizze. Barry's struggling a little bit accuracy-wise, as did Akitai, and that's relative to the fact that everyone else got 99s. Definitely not low AC, but low relative to the lobby.
Yeah.
So, a devastating blow to the Canadian team, starting off with a breakpoint. It's not out of the question for them to take a breakpoint right back. I think this is another group of teams, or pair of teams, that's actually fairly evenly matched. I do think France has a lead, has a advantage as well. But I could see this being like a 5-3, if not a tiebreaker.
That is possible, yeah. I do think it is definitely in favor of France, but I don't think it's as in favor as like the predictions are showing it out to be. Because on the pick'ems, it's like 90 to like 10% in favor of France. So
I think the prediction changed a little bit towards the end. I think I remember the French going down on a 70% chance. That's still pretty high.
yeah.
Now, France opted for Chronomia Hard Rock 2. This is our faster Hard Rock of the pool. 227 BPM, but the base SV is lowered a little bit to compensate for that extra 7 above 220. But even then, nWolf decided to use some SVs to increase the velocity for short periods of time. Canadian team running the same 3 people as before. But Timmy Ahmed stepping in for Akitai on the French team. Very well-known Hard Rock player. I expect to see wonders from him.
Yeah, they're definitely the player to look out for on the side of France. Alright, getting started. HR2. France's first pick. Some early act drops from Canada. Screwed. Kind of struggling to hold accuracy for a second there, but now they're starting to climb up. 3 SSs in the side of France for the first 200
Yep.
notes. That's
I was gonna say, it doesn't matter if he catches up. The French team is absolutely knocking this out of the park right now.
Yeah, they're having a very phenomenal performance so far. Ranchi does drop the SS, but still, it's only 1/100.
Oh,
a couple more.
A few more.
It's gonna make things a bit closer. Barry is also holding on to an SS for
Cap
Canada.
just dropped his. Timmy Ahmed and Barry, the only double S's left.
He's with fairly high accuracy as well. The main difference maker is, oh no, is screwed with a miss. Barry also missing. Only one full combo for Canada now. In the center, dead center of the map. That is unfortunate. That's gonna give France a very big lead now. Yeah, now Canada really needs to hope for a couple of combo drops on the side of France. Things start changing.
Cap and Timmy Ahmed both only at 1/100.
He's like not too far behind them. It doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. Oh, Calif with a miss, but I don't think it is enough time. There just isn't enough time, really. Everyone hitting the final section, and the second point's gonna go over to France. Now France are up 2-0, with Canada gonna have the next pick.
A 1/100 play from Timmy Ahmed. Best score in the lobby. Not by much. Ranchi right behind him. Dizzy right behind. Actually, Dizzy behind Ahmed. Ranchi behind Dizzy. Everyone else struggling a little bit, finding a few misses. But still, once again, phenomenal accuracy from everyone. Askerte's X only low compared to everyone else, but still very good for the reading pick of Hard Rock.
Yeah, everyone had pretty good accuracy all around. It's just France had 2 full combos, and it's quite hard to compete. Especially whenever Timmy Ahmed nearly SSing the map.
I have to see Hidden 1. I have to see Double Time 1. This is required. If the players of these two teams are listening, please make me happy and pick one of them.
Considering Hidden 2 went well for France, they might go with Hidden 1, maybe.
The thing is, both of these points weren't exactly that close. Or that far apart. It's just like the Goldilocks story. It was like, it's not too close that it's risky, and it's not too far that it's comfortable. They opt for Nomad too, though.
Okay.
Who is that handsome mapper?
I wonder.
I hear he's a great guy. I hear he's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, really? Man, maybe I should meet them someday.
Yeah, maybe someday. He's very busy though. He's very busy. Lots of things going on. We were very lucky to get him to be able to map this. It's not like he has like no life or anything.
We're gonna be seeing a Koro coming in for France for the first time in the match. Also, SMG3 coming in for Canada.
I just realized that the OD and HP values are all 6. And since OD is 6.6, it's 666. That's unfortunate. No, that's not the funny number. The funny number is 69. Gosh.
Yeah, that's the definitive funny number, but this is a different funny number. seeing 2 player swaps in the side of France and also Canada. Kuro Yanyu coming in for France, and SMG3 and Nanners coming in for Canada.
It appears we had a small wait time as someone was in the bathroom. Alright, here we go.
Alright.
No Mod 2. This is our tech year pick. Only a minute 51. Combo is a very low value, so misses here are gonna be pretty significant if not balanced by the opposing team.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm kind of curious how Kuro will play this because his playstyle is really funny. Oh, the single taps, I love it. Oh, very often early miss, that is unfortunate. And some accuracy problems as well.
Yeah, Zephite in chat making a good point. This is definitely one of the most pressuring picks for Canada. They need to take this to put some pressure back on France. Otherwise, it's only on the Canadian team. Saw a miss from Nanners earlier. Yanni finding multiple now. The lead does get a small bit smaller, but not enough for now. 30 to 40,000 points in the lead for France.
France still have a pretty big accuracy lead, especially since Barry is kind of struggling to hold on to their accuracy, around 97%. Kuro getting some 100s on this, but still holding on to their combo. I'll drop them from a high 99 to a lower 99% though.
About 20,000 points, so the lead has continued to shrink, but
yeah,
there's not much after this anymore.
Let's see. Everyone's holding on their combo and accuracy. It looks like it's going to go over to France, but there's still a little bit more map left. Anything can really happen still. And as we're getting towards the end of the map, it just doesn't look like a comeback's going to happen. And that's going to give France the point. Now they're up 3-0.
Two break points for France. Canada losing 2 points. This is when we start to really take note of the fact that, yes, pressure's only on the Canadian team now, but it also has an effect on mental. To see, usually, and of course this couldn't be the case, you have two ideas. You can save your stronger picks as a last resort, or you open with your stronger picks. If Canada opens with these 2 picks, Curiosity and Hidden 2 Wonderful Paradise, if those were their strongest picks, then this is not going to be easy for them going forward.
Yeah, this is going to be a bit tough, although HR1 isn't the worst pick, I think, for Canada to deal with. They did pretty good on it in qualifiers. Actually, I want to say, yeah, they beat out France on HR1 in qualifiers.
Hard Rock 1. This is our slower, more accuracy-focused pick. A little bit longer too, 2.5 minutes. Timmy coming back in as expected. Ranchi and Calf have yet to sit out. Nanners looks like he's going to stick in for Canada. Barry also has yet to sit out. We're going to see who joins those two on the Canadian side. Looks like it's Dizzy.
This is kind of a scary pick for Canada, though. I think it is kind of even-ish between both the teams, but France, so far throughout the match, has just been having better accuracy overall. This is going to be a little bit tough for Canada to deal with, but I think there is still definitely a chance at a break point for this map.
Well, they would have to pick it up here. Losing this will put France at match point.
Yeah, it would put them in a very scary situation. I mean, it's already a pretty scary situation, to be honest. As now a lot of the pressure is on them to perform well in these next upcoming maps.
OD 6.5 without Hard Rock. Apply the Hard Rock, it becomes 9.1. So definitely a higher OD than most of these other picks thus far.
Alright, getting started. France with a very early accuracy lead. Nanners with a very early miss. Okay. It's a bit unfortunate, but it was early enough that it might not matter too much, hopefully. Three SSs on the side of France for the first couple 100 notes.
Seeing a story very similar to Hard Rock 2.
So Kimi Ackman does drop the SS, but still very high accuracy on the French team. Yeah, seeing quite a similar story. Very struggling to act a bit. Still though, high 98%. It's definitely good enough to beat France if they start picking up some misses.
Yeah, about a 30,000 point lead for France, and that's all on accuracy. All players, all six, are holding combo right now. Except Nanners, technically, because I forgot he missed at the beginning. But, as you said, if you're gonna miss at the beginning.
Beginning of this KI section, though, things might start changing. Canada needs a miss from France. Doesn't look like it's happening, though, so far. Everyone holding on to their combos, getting closer into the map. Everyone's still holding on to full combos. Aside from Nanners, who dropped at the very beginning, but pretty much everyone's holding on to a full combo. Puff is starting to drop some 100s, but it's not enough.
5-way FC.
Wow, okay. Pretty much the entire lobby FC'd. It just came down to accuracy.
And one small miss.
And a small miss, like, in the first, like, 50-ish notes, unfortunately.
Even then, though, I mean, look at the difference between Nanners and Barry. Nanners was without one miss. Barry with 14 more hundreds, and Nanners finished with the higher score. Accuracy is so important, and that's just what France has been able to edge Canada on 4 times in a row now.
Man, France is such a consistent team. They have just been pulling out these insane scores back to back. It is really tough for Canada to compete. They do have the next pick at least, but still, it is quite tough for them. It's going to be free mod 2.
Let's go!
You got your map.
Oh my goodness. This has been a very tough map throughout the entire weekend. I don't think I've commentated Taiko World Cup for, I think this is my 6th year now. I haven't seen as many free mod no mods as I see this weekend on this map.
Yeah. Kind of wonder if we're gonna see some sort of strategy of like just putting one player with hidden hard rock and hoping the other 2 players can just no mod it well enough. Because I've seen some teams try that in round of 32 and round of 16, but hasn't really worked out that well for too many teams. I don't think either of the teams are gonna go for something like that. Could be wrong though. If I had to assume the mods, I'm gonna assume like Nanners on hidden. And maybe Dizzy or a Scroot with Hard Rock. I don't know which one would be playing that. Probably Dizzy.
I was gonna say, I wonder if Timmy Ackman's gonna be here. He's not. And that makes sense. Hard Rock is well known as a lot harder than Hidden on this map. It's specifically because of the last few seconds. It's Hard Rock players say that part is memorization, which I feel a little bad about, but also you chose to play Hard Rock, so you know, it's kind of sort of your fault. Hidden superiority.
Hard Rock superiority.
You're just not that. No.
Hard Rock is better. Change my mind. You can't.
You're just wrong. Like, I just don't know what else to tell you. At least you can play this map on Hidden.
I haven't seen the map yet, so I have no clue how to play it. I'm just gonna watch. Let me see, am I correct about my mod predictions? Nanner's Hidden, Screwed, going no mod. Okay, never mind, I'm very wrong. 2 Hidden Hard Rocks for Canada. Dizzy and Screwed both Hidden Hard Rock, and Nanner's going no mod. Okay.
Was this their secret weapon to be playing double Hidden Hard Rock?
Okay. Oh my gosh, they technically have the mod advantage. Everyone outside of France playing single mod. Okay.
Okay. I'm nervous for Canada right now.
Yeah, this is like do or die for them, and they're going out with potentially a bang. Starting off the map though, France with an early accuracy advantage. Although as the map goes on, they'll start favoring Canada more and more if they can hold on their combos.
We're about to get into the first quote-unquote stream section with some doublets at the end. But yeah, Askrate finding a miss. But he's a Hidden Hard Rock player. He can let Combo close that gap, but he's not going to be able to miss that much more.
Oh, but a very big accuracy drop there from Ranchi is going to cause things to start flickering over in favor of Canada. Nanners, though, with a big miss. Oh, no. Flips the lead right back over to France's favor. Karo, the highest accuracy in the lobby at 99%. Nanners missing again. Ranchi also climbing up to above 99% now. The combo and accuracy are in favor of France.
Is a Hidden Hard Rock FCing so far. Regardless if they take the point and Dizzy finishes with an FC, that would be, I think, the only Hidden Hard Rock SS so far. FC, not SS.
Still a little bit more map left. Canada need to bring this back. Cloud with a miss. That's going to start things flickering over to side. Canada also missing. Dizzy, Nanner. Everyone is starting to miss. As Skirt and Ranch are the only combos left.
Oh,
more misses inside of Canada
on Canada's side.
Oh my gosh, just so many misses back and forth. It keeps on flickering. It's favoring France now so heavily because of the misses from his Screw.
Here it comes. The last hardest part of the map.
Dizzy also missing. This might be it for Canada.
Yeah, that is going to be it. A triple miss on Canada in that last section. Wow, that got really exciting at the very end there.
So many misses. And at the end of the... Oh, Ranchi with an FC. Okay, that really helped out France a whole lot. Devastation
in chat for people wanting Canada to come back. Unable to do it. But really close.
Double Hidden Hard Rock. I respect that. Oh my goodness. What a great attempt there for Canada, but unfortunately, it is going to be a sweep, and it will be favoring France, and they'll be moving on through the winner's bracket. Canada is still in the tournament, but they will be knocked down into the loser's bracket, where now they'll be one match away from elimination.
Do we know yet who will France be facing next week? That's the question.
It'll be the winner of Taiwan and Malaysia. Likely
Ooh.
Taiwan, as Taiwan's the 3rd seed. They're quite a strong team this year.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. France really showing themselves to be a team not to underestimate. But for now, that is pretty much it, I think. We're actually going to take a pretty decently long break for the United States versus New Zealand later tonight if you live on the eastern side of the world. Probably not very time-friendly to those of you on the eastern side of the world, but that's going to be next. USA, very contestable team this year, so it's going to be interesting. I'll be watching that later, but I'll be watching from the sidelines.
Yeah, that could be an interesting matchup. New Zealand has a pretty strong roster this year. I think this is the first time I've ever seen New Zealand with a fairly decent roster.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome. And of course, while over the break, you should consider saving $2.50 for a snazzy profile banner at the Osu store. Support any of the teams that are currently playing in the round of 16. None of them have been... Actually, I'm not sure if any of them have been eliminated yet. But even if they have, you can still cherish their moment in Spotlight. I have one for the United States because I believe this is the year that we finally get podium. We're gonna do it. We've done it in every other mode but this one. So
Please.
This is our time.
The United States copium train. Yes, but I would really like to see the United States do well, and I guess we'll find out how they do in a few hours against New Zealand. Until then, stream will be out. I guess we'll see y'all then. Make sure to buy some banners if you want to support your favorite teams on the website.
And that's it for us. So, until later, enjoy yourselves, enjoy the weekend, and of course, as always, be good people. Thank you.